Hello everybody, I hope all of you are doing great, and today we are going to learn about English grammar, and we are going to take the help of ChatGPT to learn English grammar from basics to advanced level. So come with me on this journey. Let's see how much we can cover. All right? Okay, right. So ask ChatGPT to help me learn basic English grammar. So let's see what are the basic topics ChatGPT has suggested. Basic grammar, parts of speech, that's noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Sentence structure, subject, verb, object, tenses, present, past, future, simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Articles, a and the, singular and plural, basic punctuation, simple sentence types, declarative, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Okay. Also, we will see other sentence types, intermediate grammar, modal verb. Okay. Conditionals, zero, first, second, third, direct and indirect speech, passive voice, prepositions of time, place, direction, question tags, relative clauses, who, which, that, etc. Okay. Advanced grammar, advanced tenses and structures, that is future perfect, continuous, inversion in sentences, I'm sorry, never have I seen such a thing, cleft sentences, it was John who broke the vase, yeah, subjunctive mood, reported questions and requests, nominalizations, turning verbs into nouns, and parallelism and sentence variety. Okay, so let's start from the very basics. Absolutely. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, explain the difference between letters, alphabets, words, sentences, and what else? And phrase and clause, definition, and example. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT says. Building blocks, letters. Yes. So letters are the symbols used to write the whole word. Okay. The English alphabet has 26 letters. Okay. Okay. Let's climb up to see. Yeah. So alphabet is the complete set of letters. Okay. From A to Z, used in the English language. Example A, B, C, D, E to Z. The letter is a single character. Alphabet is the full set of 26 letters. The full set of 26 letters is called alphabet, whereas letter is the individual characters. Okay. Word is a group of letters that has a meaning. CAT, cat, RUN, run. Okay. Sentences. A sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought. It always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop and question mark or an exclamation mark. Okay. Examples: she is reading a book. What is your name? Wow, that's amazing. That's an exclamation mark. Phrase. A phrase is a group of words that work together as a unit but do not contain a subject or a verb. So they do not express a complete thought. So phrases do not contain a subject and a verb. So they do not express a complete thought. In the morning, a beautiful garden, running through the park. Phrases are part of sentences but can't stand alone as a complete sentence. Okay. So what is a clause? A clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb. It can be an independent clause, can stand alone as a sentence. A dependent clause cannot stand alone, needs more information. Independent clause, she went home. Dependent clause, because she was tired, she went home. Okay. So definition again, a clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb. Okay. So we see the difference between phrases and clause. Phrase is a group of words that work together as a unit but do not contain a subject and a verb. But clause contains a subject and a verb. Okay? Right. Okay. Letter, one character, alphabet, all 26 word, combination of letters which has a meaning, phrase, words, no subject or verb, clause, words with subject and verb, sentences, complete thought. Okay? Right. Okay, would you like to? Okay, so next we've got till this part up to sentences. Okay, let us see types of sentences. Okay. Okay, there are four type of sentences based on their function. Declarative sentence, right? Okay, right. So the four type of sentences based on their function. Declarative, purpose makes a statement that I like reading books, the sun rises in the east. Interrogative sentence, asking a question, ends with a question mark. What is your name? Do you like music? Okay, so declarative, interrogative. Third is imperative sentences. Purpose, it gives a command, a request or instruction. Okay, usually ends with a period, okay, full stop, or sometimes an exclamation mark. Please close the door, sit down. Exclamatory sentences, purpose shows strong feelings, emotions, or excitement, ends with an exclamation mark. Okay, what a beautiful day, I can't believe it. Based on structure. Based on structure, there are four types of sentences based on how many clauses this have. Okay, so based on function, right? Based on function or purpose, we have sentences can be defined in there are four types of sentences on the basis of purpose, that is declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. Okay, this is four types of sentences on the basis of purpose, right? And then on the basis of structure or form, there are four types of sentences: simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences, and compound complex sentences. Okay, so let us look. So what are these? Great. So based on structure or form, simple sentences contain one independent clause. Okay, example, he is sleeping, I love chocolate. Compound sentences contain two or more independent clause joined by a coordinating conjunction. Okay, I went to the park and she stayed at home. He is tired but he won't rest. Complex sentences contains one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. I went to bed early because I was tired. Although it rained, we played outside. Compound complex sentences, it contains two or more independent clause and at least one dependent clause. Okay, although she was tired, she finished her homework and she went to sleep. I like tea, but my brother prefers coffee because it gives him more energy. So this is complex compound sentences. So you see, complex compound sentences contains two or more independent clause and at least one dependent clause. So complex sentences contains one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. Compound sentences contains two or more independent clause joined by a coordinating conjunction like and but. And simple sentences, okay, it contains one independent clause. So there we conclude our basic introduction to English grammar.